With all of our technology and insights, our future is at stake. There is a lot of things happening behind the scenes that the average general public is not aware of. Today I had a meeting with somebody of particular importance in my life, and we discussed elements of the future. The first thing that we touched on was the future probably won't be made about money. I mean, we could sit off and count $100 bills all day. All day. But the reality is, until we come to terms with the fact that the future is not about money, it's about knowledge. I say this honestly because I think it's everyday basic knowledge that the future will depend on us now. The things we do now, the ideas we implement, the tools we utilize, everything will be combined together. This person that I discussed these issues with was once part of what's called a think tank. So we got together and we brainstormed for over 3 hours the possibilities of our future. Now, if you look at the wars that are happening right now, the battles in foreign countries, Middle Eastern countries specifically, you see a trend that's been building for many decades, but it is now coming to a head, and that's a dangerous situation. You have nuclear powers that are now threatening to use nuclear weapons. A very dangerous situation. Vladimir Putin, you've got Israel, you've got Iran, all these other countries that adamantly will not stop. They're very adamant about continuing their war machine. Here's what I'm trying to get at. If we set aside all of this and just simply focus on tomorrow, we just might survive. Because right now our economies are sucking us dry on finances. It's ripping the average worker's life apart because wages are not comparing to the cost of living. Finances are very, very difficult. Now you combine finances with the unrest in foreign countries, the wars that are taking place, and you add those together. What are we doing? We're spending billions, if not trillions of dollars on weaponry, fighting, killing, the war machine. If you take the money we've spent last year alone on war and put it to feeding the hungry, you literally could feed every single person on this planet for a month. Literally. We analyzed it today. Statistically, 38,790,000,000 US dollars could feed every single poor country in this world for a month. What we're doing is we're making the planet inhabitable by the rich, while the poor, excuse my term, is being slaughtered. Each according to their own gifts. We all have something to contribute to this society, all societies. We have something we can contribute to the future. Why won't we do it? This country, the United States of America, USA, has so much wealth, so much accumulated wealth, that we're afraid to let go of some of it. We would rather send it to foreign countries for war, or to actually fund illegal immigrants and give them what they want. New jobs, new homes, new cars, pay them to be here when they're illegal, when American citizens who are born and raised here Can't even get that. It needs to stop. We need to shut these borders down. And I know people are going to be very controversial on what I just said, and I'm probably going to get a lot of slack on that. And quite frankly, I don't care. If the truth bothers you, stop watching this video. Because the truth is, we're catering to people who do not belong here. Catering to people who are illegal. The term illegal should ring a bell, but nobody seems to care about that. Shut the fucking borders down. Make it so that if you want to come to this country, you come here legally. Our future is at stake. When I was a kid growing up, it was American citizens in America who welcomed foreigners as long as they came here with the right passports, green cards, work visas. They were legal. Now we have everybody, including terrorists, that cross that border. How wrong is that? It's wrong on every level. Let's talk about the future, people. Let's stop blowing smoke up each other's asses. Let's talk about the future. Our future is at stake here. I'm just one voice on a YouTube video that's not going to make a piss hole in a snowbank. But if everybody gets together and says, enough is enough. Stop the illegal immigrants. Stop the terrorists from crossing our borders. Stop spending trillions of dollars when we could spend it right here in our own country to feed our own people. We got United States veterans who served in the wars and the military sleeping on park benches. But an illegal immigrant from Mexico comes in and we give them a new house. What the fuck is wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture, people? Wake up. Do the right thing. Petition your governors and your senators and the Congress and say enough's enough. A line is drawn. This far, no further. Then we can work on our future, because that future will dictate whether we live or die.